Okay guys, so I've got my new little rocket barbecue. Now I've been working on this for quite a while. I've done all sorts of designs and ideas and concepts. I've come to a very simple design. It's been going now for about half an hour. I'll just turn on my light here. So I started with just very fine sticks of timber like that, slithered down, so that's my finger, you can see there, even slithered down about, cut that into three. Now that's some sort of pine or something, so it's got a little bit of an oily substance like a cedar in it. So it really does start fantastic. Just a little bit of tissue paper at the bottom, light that, whack a couple of sticks on top and bang, she's off. And then just slowly build it up. You probably don't even need these bigger ones in here, I'm just playing around with it. That produces a massive amount of heat for this hot plate. I've just got a round hot plate. You should be able to see that alright, I guess. Don't know what that is in the... So I've just got a round hot plate found on the side of the road, someone throwing it out. Not sure what it's off, some sort of barbecue. Now I've also got a brake drum underneath here. So how that works is the heat in here is really hot. That draws the air in through here and works in a convection. Now it comes up to the brake drum. I've just got some screws in there to keep a bit of a separator between here and the brake drum. The flames hit the plate direct, spread around the brake drum and slowly leach out the side here. They still come along to as about 3 inches from there to here, so I get most of the heat, and I'll probably create a small surround for the side here that just folds down, so really take advantage of the heat. Now I did have some fiberglass on the side here, just this fiberglass wool. I had that wrapped right round to insulate that. I think it's good to do that. I'm probably not going to worry about it at this stage. I've already done it before and it seems to insulate it. There's the fiberglass wool there. It was really good and effective, but I'm just not so sure when you've got a really hot fire whether it's going to be a major benefit for what I'm trying to achieve here. Now this is a barbie. Let's throw some steaks on. Whack a bit of oil on. Okay, here we go. Not exactly the sizzle I was hoping for. So what I would say is the earlier one I did, that did sizzle, that was very hot, did have the insulation around here. So I'm thinking maybe it is of benefit, quite a high benefit, if you can keep that warm. Not only does that help this heat up, obviously it's going to get that heat, but it also increases the convection, the draw of air going in through here, which means therefore you've got more flame, which therefore means you've got more heat. So I'll just give this a little bit of a move around. Right. Throw in a bit more fuel. These smaller sticks here, these burn pretty quick, so throw a few in. Try and build that heat up. quickly. Now I'm actually going to be putting a fan on here too, for times when you just got the heater, the barbie ticking over, and suddenly you want to cook some meat. You can just turn the fan on; it just gets it going. You know, really gets it roasting, gets it real hot, real quick. You know, a couple of minutes, and boom, she's 1,000,000,000 degrees. Now I did have this aluminium. Aluminium burns quite hot, as you know. That should get going now. Aluminium does burn hot, melt quite a hot temperature. I had this in there to help with the air. I had it sort of along the lines of like that, and the air would go underneath and come up, and the temperature melted it. So it definitely does get very hot in there. Now, really surprised that that meat is not sizzling yet. That insulation I had around the side here makes a big difference, because I did not have a flame or a fire much bigger than what I've got now, and it was sizzling. It was really hot. So I'm going to put that insulation back on here and up here, all the way up, and just allow that heat to come out. That's really important to do. Thanks for watching, guys. Sorry I didn't get a sizzle from the meat, but in my next video I'll take a temperature reading. I might do that actually right now. One moment, and I'll be back in a sec. Oh, it's in my pocket. I hate that. Okay, so take a temperature reading. It's 110 degrees. It's not really hot enough, is it? 97 on the outside. That's probably the reason. Quite surprised that it's not hotter than that. That's only 121, 120, 131, 115. So that was 100. So the top there is around about the same as the top here. Just check this. Brake drum's only 85. Actual heater itself. That this part here is only 75. Okay, so it's quite windy, and that's another thing actually. It is quite windy now. In fact, it was that windy when I started it. A draft blew down and put the fire out 3 times. So, being windy and it's a bit chilly, I feel a southerly wind coming. We're near the Antarctica, so yeah, it's making a big difference. The wind, chilliness, it's at night as opposed to during the day, and that insulation keeping the heat in does a brilliant job. So as much as it might not look cool, it certainly works really well. So I'll be whacking that back on. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the videos. See you later.